I'll be reacting to PRIMA doll episode 3, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go! Oh, hell yes! Looks like we're gonna get a new. Oh. I know what's up with all we're gonna be getting this time. Either way, I'm stoked. Every single time they introduce a new doll in this series, they're adorable, or they're badass, or both. Ah! Looks like you can't fix the voice box. Damn. But then her memories would be lost. Yeah. And they did explain that in the first episode too, unfortunately. Man, that's sad. But this is what I like about PRIMA doll, though. Because there are some series. It was a series filled with action that a few seasons ago that. Oh, Ghost Frontline. And that series, save for like the really major characters, because they were like special models. There were like certain machines that if they were to be destroyed various times, they would keep their memories, provided their memories weren't forcibly erased. And it's like, you really can't feel this tension in Ghost Frontline, save for like certain characters, because if they just get destroyed, their memories will come back. I like how this series, from it all, has consequences where it's like, oh yeah, the consequences are, if say you take a lot of damage, you ain't gonna be able to fix everything unless you want to go through a full on memory wipe. And I kind of like this because it prevents this series from having like any potential get out of jail free cards anyway. At least that's how I perceive it anyway. Oh man, the reactions are so fucking cute. I love it. Like, I absolutely adore this. Oh man, look at adorable. Mm. Aww. This is so cute. I always love when you see like these cute little bits in anime like this. Oh. I'm guessing she's showing off memories of her pastor. She actually had a pretty cool voice, actually. I really do hope she can somehow get her voice back, even though the odds of that are probably low. This is what I like about this series, though. It takes like a unique approach of like showing us the impact that the war had on the dolls, how a lot of them didn't come out unscathed at all. But yeah, that's a pretty nifty feature though, where they can just transfer their memories like that to another doll that easily. It's actually kind of badass if you ask me. Aww. I fucking love her. It's gonna land on her face, isn't it? It's gonna land on her face. Oh, never mind. Yes! Hey, at least it didn't land on her face. And honestly, after what she pulled off, she really does deserve some rest. I'm assuming her vocal cords were damaged in combat. Not just that, I'm assuming no one would be building a doll that can't talk. All things considered. Okay, that's actually pretty nifty. Oh, okay, so it doesn't seem like it was something physical then. Well, yeah, it's the same way you can solve any issue of your doll, like if you want to lose your memories. But at that point, you'd essentially be dead, though, if you lose your memories. No. Thankfully, no. Because Okibushi could have already been fixed already. But she doesn't want to lose her memories. I love it was like this, where a girl tries to like add some extra liveliness. I like I can tell Okibushi appreciates her girl's efforts to cheer her up, but the way she's smiling. You know, this actually might end up being one of my favorite episodes. I mean, hey, who wouldn't? Huh. Feels like, well, actually, no, our girl from the second episode wasn't. Out of all the girls, I'd say Hokoboshi's the second most broken. The one in the first episode was the most broken. Ah. And then a girl in the second episode had the least amount of damage. Ah. But hey, sometimes you just needed something to lean your back, or to at the very least lean on. I mean, hey, in situations like this, you got to find some way of passing the time. Oh. Ooh. This guy's awfully sweet. Why do I get the feeling something bad's going to happen to Yamae? Because our girls are building a really good bond with him. Oh, yeah. This is saying, like, all those guys saluting like that. I don't want to be a dick, but they're probably going to die. Sing a song to encourage them? Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be that. Ah. It's got to be tough because, in a way, she's singing a song even though it wouldn't directly be sending him to death, I guess you could say, I could see why it would emotionally break her, especially if something happens to all those young men. Hmm. Ah. Damn. Fuck. I mean, I was kind of, no, I was already afraid they were all gonna die. And who would blame her? I mean, I think the only thing that'd be able to fix her and being able to speak again is if she at least saw one of those men survive. That would probably be enough to have Hokoboshi speak again. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I mean, yeah, loads of them must have died, but there has to be at least one or two that's alive. This is what I love about a girl. Whenever she's determined like this. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. I like how being like your little doll there. Remember? Oh man, it's fucking adorable. Oh man, just seeing that puts a smile to my face. Oh man, but if it works, then it'll all be worth it. I mean, even if it doesn't work, I'd still think it. Who wouldn't be soft Naizu Sakura though? She's a bundle of joy. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, there's no way they would have forgotten Hokoboshi. I mean, she's got blue hair. She a doll. I think anyone that sang and probably teared up a bit because she's worried about them would probably at least making an impact in their minds. There's no fucking way they forgot about her. Yes. All right. I mean, why wouldn't it be packed? We're talking about people that risk their lives to me. Mm. But hey, you know what? Worst case scenario, this will at least give Hokoboshi at least a good deal of closure in her life, at the very least. I could probably have it as a gift, and I could watch it multiple times with the girl jumping like that. Ah, fuck. Hopefully, it wasn't the guy that lost tonight. That was. No, no! Oh, I was hoping at least one or two would be alive. Hey, that could be that man's sister. He didn't mention he had a sister. So it wouldn't shock me. Thing is, no one's gonna be able to forget about that, though. That's the thing. It's easy to say to forget, but and that's probably for the best. It'll probably be too painful for her to do some practice right now. You can tell how much she had her heart on at least seeing. Fuck. All right, good. I love how our girl doesn't settle and she. No, that's way more important than any other thing right now. What Sakura's doing. Because all that other stuff, it could wait. Like I was like, meow! Sounded like a cat noise there for a second. I'm assuming that's the sister. She looks similar to that man that was talking with Hokiboshi. At least similar. I mean, yeah, it could be worse. At least you did it for a good cause. Yeah. And if Sakura says something stupid, then just continue squishing those cute little cheeks. Hey! I had a feeling, and then, it was perfectly set up too. Yo, so she was! So she was that sister. I mean, she looks similar to Yamae too. Oh. Aww. It's really damn sad. Hey, that's good. Oh, so her singing did have an effect when she teared up. Yame was a real one. Of course she's gonna say he did well. Well, why would they? Akaboshi was just trying her best back in those days. Oh, looks like she might actually be able to talk. I mean, hey, at least she was able to make some sounds, even if it's sad sounds. It's better. That's progression right there. Oh. Well, I mean, it's where Hokuboshi works, so it's fitting. I think Sakura's not going to fuck this up, though, considering how high the stakes are here. Oh, shit. Hokiboshi, is she going to start talking? That'd be all that. That would be amazing. Oh, man, I just think seeing the picture of him. All right. I mean, at least she's making sounds. Yes. All right. because it was more of a psychological issue than a physical one. And I just learned so much bravery right now too. Aww. And thankfully now she'll be able to no. On the say talk too. If Yami were hearing this right now and his comrades, they would most definitely love her singing right now. She's got she's got a beautiful voice. And you know what? Finally, we have a happy ending to a Prima Doll episode. Of it, I guess I shouldn't say completely happy because Yamui is. We now know he's dead, but happy by Prima Doll standards. I'll take anything I can get at this point. Oh. Hopefully, in Hazakura running that, Hadara, she doesn't potentially lose her memories due to some like traumatic event in a future episode. I hope not. Because this series is making me really, really paranoid. She can only really figure. Hey, the series. I'd say this Ghost Tab. Episode 1 was enjoyable. 2 was enjoyable. This episode's good. So I'd say for this series, it's a bit above average, with the episode there being the first legitimately great episode from start to finish. Yeah, it kind of has that vibe. But overall, I thought this was a great episode. I'm gonna give this episode a rating of a 8.5 out of 10. I can say this is the first episode of the series where I'm like, yo, this episode's great. Oh, there's some really good animation studios working on this episode. Cloverworks and Sunrise Beyond. No wonder why the animation looks so good. There's some big names in the credits. Holy cow. Well, I'll just start with that. Visual quality was absolutely fantastic. Artwork was beautiful. The writing was great. I actually really did feel emotion, especially when they started talking about Hokuboshi's circumstances and Yamae. And to see that bittersweetness when Hokuboshi is able to talk again was really dang beautiful, especially since they built that up so well. And from a character standpoint, I love how they explain Hokuboshi's circumstances, why she couldn't speak. And then when they built up to it afterwards, after she found out that her comrades that were participating in war, they really did appreciate her and they don't blame her for anything. If anything, they mentioned how she helped uplift them. I thought that was really beautiful writing right there. So that's why I thought the script in the episode was greatly done. I'm actually shocked because the first 2 episodes of Pyramidal, I liked them, but I didn't love them. I legitimately did love this episode though. So shit. I'm surprised actually. So that's why overall I'd say the writing quality was great. I thought aside from that, the voice acting was really good. And thought the singing bits in the episode were nice. That's overall. I gotta say it's an 8.5 out of 10 caliber episode. Well, yeah, I'd say so far, Ghost Tab, this series is more on the side of good than bad. I'd say give the first episode a watch and I'll give you a good idea of whether you like it or not. Not saying it's great, but it's enjoyable. But I will say this third episode was pretty darn great, though. That's the thing. So, yeah, but it's definitely not going to be, oh, this anime is great, like, because it ain't. But it's not bad at all. At least with this series, you can tell there's actually some effort put into the writing. It's enjoyable. It's really enjoyable. And plus, I like how this episode mixed it up. Like all the other episodes, you had kind of like saddish stuff, and this episode was still sad, but at least the end of the episode was pretty bittersweet, to its credit at the very least. So I do like how this series can actually, can actually mix it up quite a bit, actually. But anyways, right before I go, though, and yes, I'll definitely react to episode 4, and I recommend y'all subscribe if you want to be on time to watch my episode 4 reaction. But right before I go, though, let me just say thank you very much to Ghost Tab for commenting on the live chat. And also thank you to everyone else for also watching my video. Hope y'all rate the video, share, comment, and hit the bell for notifications. And I hope to see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much, Ghost Tab, for watching. Thank you very much, everyone else, for watching. And bye-bye, y'all.